Greetings, Commanders, and welcome to Trailblazers, the latest update to Elite Dangerous that focuses on colonization. Now, this is the very first time I try this new update myself, so I know very little about it, except for what was provided in the briefing documents that I read in the last 24 hours. So I am going in as blind as most, if not all of you. I'm currently headed to a destination in the Elite sector, which is the current focus of expansion of the Anti-Xeno initiative, mostly to just check it out and see what's going on over there. Also gonna explore the area around it and see if there's any kind of systems that look even remotely interesting that haven't been already taken, and see if I can plant a colonization beacon in one of them to start an outpost and see how it all works, since, as I mentioned, it is entirely new to me. I also don't know what the galaxy map modes are or look like, so I am learning just as much as you all are. And welcome to the stream for those who just joined. Let me just make sure other things are working as intended, because like Spotify is not working. So let's get ourselves some music background to chill in the background. Let's see if I can get it open somehow. Like, somehow it wasn't here. Try again. Without crashing into a star, if I can manage. Alright, there we go. We got music in the background. We got a star right in front of us. And this is the system which I think has been claimed by Commander Xarian, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure where you would see it in here. There is a way to see it in the system information at all. Let's see. System map. You guess. Primary fact under construction. Control faction initiative. Independent patronage. Blah blah blah. My colonies. Oh, this is cool. Construction of AO primary port beacon Florence. The facilities. Like. And looks like I am not succeeding at clicking anything there. Try again. This is the architect view. Interesting. This is like all the places where you can actually place something. I don't think I can, because I'm not the architect, presumably. This is system colonization ship. These are planetary ports you can build on each planet. That's pretty cool. But obviously this system is already taken, so I'm gonna go into the galaxy map and see if there's any system nearby. Hey Rogab, welcome to the stream. Hey Shane, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well too. I'm doing great. Let's see, power play, system colonization. Okay, let's see. Hold on. System colonization, your colonies, inhabited, invalid, invalid, unclaimed. These are all the systems that are unclaimed and valid around here. So I'm gonna go and see, like, some already actually have a galaxy map. This is not very interesting stuff and kind of there. This one, kind of want a system that has a reasonable amount of planetary bodies. Idea also a ringed gas giant or two to kind of place an asteroid station eventually. Would be nice. This is a red dwarf, so it's not. This is a T-Tauri star. This is a T-Tauri star. VA. These are all stars that are less likely to be interesting. This is another red dwarf. This is another T-Tauri star. Red dwarf. Might check. Sometimes red dwarfs have interesting things around them, but most of the time they don't. So let's see if I can find something. I kind of wonder if you can actually filter based on more than just available or unavailable to colonization. But it might not be the case. These are all red dwarfs and T-Tauri in a cluster. Ooh, a G-star. Alright, let's go check out that one out. Let's see how that system. Glad you're enjoying it, Allard Zero. It is really crazy handling. I don't know if you saw, I have a Anti-Xeno build guide for Mandalay with a couple of builds. A Gauss build and a Marchard build. Both work pretty well. it inserts itself like in a dichotomy between the chieftain and the crate by adding what effectively now is a trichotomy, as you have an even more agile ship than the chieftain, even though the price of that is that it is even less, has even less DPS than the chieftain, as it has a smaller power distributor. Alright, so this system looks somewhat more interesting on paper. Now let's scan things around here. High Metal Con World. High Metal Con World. There's at least one gas giant somewhere on here, which is good. Let's see the gas giant. Where's the gas giant? There's a beast star, which is annoying, as it may result in Class 1 gas giant. That's pretty. I kinda like it. Are those icy rings? I might actually go and scan it, go and select it, and go and check it out myself directly. But otherwise, there's a good number of planets. Star is a G star, which is not the most interesting type of star, but it's fine. At least it's not as boring as a Titari star or an M-class star. So it's got that going for it. Yeah, I'm in the process of jumping my carrier, but there is basically no time slots available. So eventually I did manage to get a time slot, but it was for an hour and 15 minutes from the original jump time. So it'll be an hour before my carrier gets anything close to this system, which is fine because there's plenty of things to do before we actually need a carrier to play. Also, like every major release, it looks like there's a number of bugs already. Like people on the AXI Discord were reporting the fact that you can actually override somebody's already placed beacon in a system, which is annoying. Although it's unclear whether that's a substantial bug or a real bug. Hey, True Paladin, welcome to the stream. I know everybody's complaining about CMM composites being universally unavailable. Alright, so let's check the system map now. So we have our gas giant, which is actually in between two systems. And it's 3,000 light seconds, which, I mean, with SEO drive, is not the end of the world, but it's also not ideal if we kind of end up placed over there. But let's go check it out. And in the meanwhile, have a look at the system map once more. So there's actually plenty of positions out here. There's like slots around the star, there's slots for planetary ports, both around the gas giant and around the main star, which is actually more accessible and interesting. These bodies don't have an atmosphere though, which is sad. This one does have a... How far is this one from the star? Unclear. Where is it? Radius, orbital, axial tilt. Semi-major axis, 0.12 AU. Okay, so it's pretty close to the star and it has an atmosphere. So this might actually yield to some really cool atmospheric effects. High Metal Con World. Well, I kind of wonder how far it is from the destination, but now we can like skip the... Those are like very white rings, which kind of suggest that it might be icy rings, which is cool because I actually wanted to try see out like the asteroid ice ring station, which I might regret because the reality is I should probably start with like an outpost and build an outpost first. So that's probably what I'm going to do, but see if I can then build an asteroid station in here, like still out of range for the surface scanner. This is a big target, so it's going to take a number of probes to actually scan completely. Too fast now, and as soon as I slow down, I can switch to a mode. 20 probe target, wow. That is a lot of targets, probes. Let's get the ring too. Got the outer ring. Should be getting the inner ring. Okay, gets the inner ring. How many we got? 8 impacted. Look at that number of probes, and still we only got 59% of the overall thing. Although we kind of should be getting some good hits with the recent hits. Where are those things going? 78%. Might not get our efficiency bonus, but who cares? Like, oh, we might if those 4 hit decently. Yeah, we got it. Efficiency bonus. Cool. So now we should be able to actually see the full... There's low temperature diamonds here too. Nice. Pristine reserves too. Nice. Where does it say what type of ice, what type of rings there is? Like, though. Void opals. There's void opals. Low temperature diamonds, electronite. I don't know, I like this system. Yeah, I know you can switch. I was being lazy, but I know you can do that. But what I kind of wanted to do was see if it was like a nature of the rings that there was somewhere. I think I can't remember where it was. Here you go. There you go. Rings, rocky and icy. Okay, so the outer ring is icy. So we got everything we wanted here. So let's go pick up a beacon, which our friends on the Antique Scene Initiative have written somewhere where I'm supposed to do that, because like you want to pick up a beacon in the system where you have your faction of interest being... Let me actually set up a bookmark here. How do I edit it? I can't edit the bookmark here. I have to edit it somewhere. Well, yeah, I can find the bookmark back from the system map. There should be a system controlled by the Antique Scene Initiative nearby, which is here, just one jump away, which is where I'll go and pick up the beacon, the colonization beacon, and come and place it. Kind of like this system. It's growing on me. That's like not the most interesting system I've ever seen, but it's interesting enough. Kind of like constantly on edge of being hyper-addicted, because I'm usually in target territory, but like it's kind of relaxing to not be constantly wondering like, am I gonna get interdicted on a jump here? So the question is, where do I pick up one of those stations? Presumably Bantham Station should have them. Only one way to find out. Well, several ways to find out, but I guess we're gonna go find out the... Checking the meanwhile on my carrots. I don't know why am I on Artemis. Oh, because I was taking screenshots of myself on like a planet. Get back into a uniform. See what that ETA for my carrier jump looks like. Still an hour. It is busy out there. Like carrier traffic control is earning their keep. Why did you deactivate my Super Cruise Assist? Like speed up with my play into the Super Cruise Assist slow down trick. Oh, that thing has a pretty high angular velocity, so no, this should work. We should be fine. And we made it. I have to say the amount of materials required to build the larger stations is pretty mind-boggling. Sounds like really more of a kind of team effort that you'd expect to build something at scale. Yeah, most places will take ages at 16 light year range, Raghav. Like most everything that's not like right out of a bubble. Well, the Pleiades is reasonably within range, I think. Still, not an immediate thing, but a quick enough kind of thing. In fact, there's discussions around the overall implications of an expansion of the bubble towards the Pleiades. I wonder if I got the decal reward automatically or if I have to go turn something in from the last CG to get the reward. We'll see. I love the Dolphin as a taxi, by the way. It's personally my favorite taxi ship. It can land absolutely anywhere. It's crazy the places the ship can actually put down. Alright, now we should be a new system colonization contact, right? Blah, blah, blah. Welcome. Start from here. System is selected. Deploy beacon. Begin your claim. Begin a new claim. Claim system. Alright, so I have put where did I put my bookmark? There was like a star system or a planet. I had placed a planet. This one, AB1, right? Route plotted. Is this too far to actually colonize from here? Is that the annoying reality that I'm facing with? Cannot claim the system. System's too far away and cannot be claimed from here. Well, this is deeply annoying, so what do I have to do? Do I have to go and find a place that is closer? Because you have to be within 16 light years of the system that is actually kind of making the claim from. Is that it? Is that kind of like close enough or no? Already inhabited. I wonder if this is close enough or it's not close enough. Like, this is 2 light years. This might still not be. Our plan to colonize that system might have just gone up in flames. How many outposts have I built so far? Exactly 0. I just got home. I was traveling for work internationally, so I just got in game and I'm kind of learning how this all works. And as you can tell, I'm a bit confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing. Cannot claim. It looks like all the systems around here have already been claimed. Cannot claim. Too far away, too far away. All the systems here have already been claimed. Cannot claim. This is truly annoying. It looks like there's not a single system available to claim. Shouldn't it kind of at least filter for, like... Right. But nope. Oh, you were joking, but some people have already completed outposts. Like, so... Yeah, it's a joke, but again, some people have made it a thing already. Alright, so I can't do what I wanted to do over there. Like, trying to figure out if it's like already inhabited. Are there systems that are already had prime report under construction? I wonder when Xarian is gonna finish his fort, right? So I can actually jump from there and be able to kind of see if he's around. 10% for Korea. Now that's commitment. You still around? Question mark. How far are you from completing the first 4? Let's see what he says. Well, I should be able to check the progress, or is it only the owner that can check? I don't know. Let's see what this one says. System colonization. Where is the plan report? This is the system colonization ship. But it's unclear what plan report. Ship. What happens to Inara today? Oh, I need to check Inara to see what's going on. Well, I don't know what's going on, so I will check Inara. I don't know what's wrong with Inara. Inara looks fine to me. Commander Baram Farsi, I had just had a look, but at least in search for nearest, Inara looks fine to me. Not fine to you. I wonder if it's something possible in your end, because Inara looks fine to me. Alright, so where were we? Oh, we were looking at the architect view, or something like that. Where is the progress view? There's no progress view? There should be a progress view, right? Active construction, 0. Systematic, sorry. Rebel sites. Well, there's not much we can do here anyway, so I think we got to jump somewhere else. Let me jump to this system. 49 Ariadis. Really, truly has no system I can claim from here? It's remarkable. Yeah, actually beginner claim, but again, I don't think I can do it from here. It should be. Oh, let's jump to 49 Ariadis and see what happens there. There's also a material trader here. Well, I'm at it and check if I need to top up on anything, but I think I'm pretty good on manufactured materials. Yeah, I'm good. So that's not necessary. Actually, let me turn in cartographic data about while I'm at it for the system. We scan. And let me double check because I might have. No, my sinks are all full. No, everything's full. Problem with bonds, which are asking. Everything looks clear. Alright, so let's get out of here and move like what? Oh, for some reason Fury now changed language. Well, no, mine is still in English, so you might have clicked on the Chinese language at the bottom, I guess. Click on site language at the bottom, should let you change to English or whatever. I don't know why that's happening to you. Mine now is perfectly normal. Alright, let's go to some other destination.
You are now clear of station perimeter. Safe travels, Commander.
I wonder what systems control this. station to begin with. I do want to help the Anti-Student Initiative, but I need to have a chance to do so. Like, there's literally no place that I can expand from. That is a bit of a problem. Who controls the system? Where is it even? It's in... where does it even show anymore? Power play? It's not power play. Alright, let's go to game and dock. Oops, wrong button. You wanna see me flying? Well, right now I'm not exactly flying in a very interesting manner. I'm kind of flying around trying to find a place I can drop a beacon at. So that's not exactly Mechan flying at its top in most entertaining fashion. Although if we do get early access to the Corsair, then you will see me flying the Corsair, and hopefully a few other ships, and on the test server as well. But yeah, this is, again, it's interesting to see how the exploration mechanism works, but the flying part itself is not the most interesting part. Right? Especially since kind of a good chunk of it I'm essentially doing on autopilot. Take advantage of a speed breaking bug. Look at that planet with red streaks. Pretty cool. I didn't even kind of manage to take advantage of a bug in this case. One of us Corelli with like the sticks out of the end. Who has not crashed into those at least once in their lives? Hey, Navabroni official, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Deuce, the Corsair with class 7 thrusters ought to be fast. I mean, it's got Anaconda class thrusters in a medium ship package, so either it's a really, really chunky medium ship. I mean, I was... Oh, Barefoot is online. 7 there. It sounds like Inara is stuck in a different language for a number of people. That is kind of very odd. Have you tried a different browser, guys? Just out of curiosity? Like... Alright, where are we? Game and Dog from like some random faction. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can turn in our cargo data from that system. Yes, we can. And now let's see if there's a system colonization contact. Yes. Let's see if we can actually start a claim towards our nice pretty system that we had found. Oh, you can turn, they turn green finally. At least you can check them out. But which was my bookmark system? This one. System is too far, so I can't quite claim that one. But I can get closer, I guess. But let's see. Oh, data is unavailable. Can't even buy it, I guess. I'm gonna have to kind of hop to individual system, use system app, HIP. This is boring. Empty system. This one. Oh, look at this system. This also has a ring planet. This has a bunch of, what is this? Something. Oh, this is a better system. Like, if I was to claim something, I'd probably claim that one. Can't actually see the data. How do I put a bookmark on this thing? Bookmarking. Can I bookmark it from this screen? Plot route. Configure prime report. Can I configure it directly? Outpost. Confirm cost. It's not gonna let me. Oh, industrial. I can select criminal, scientific, military. Starport. Ocellus Orbis. It doesn't even let me quite select. Let's see if I can do it here. Doesn't let me select an asteroid base there. I guess you need to have like the... Is this the one that... This doesn't let me also. Was this the... Let's see, which one was it? Kind of tricky interface to a degree. Where did it go? Was it this one again? Where was the one that had all the... There you go, this one I think. Surface construction site 0. This will not let me build an asteroid base though, which is sad. Is that... Why is that? Is that... There should be like ability to build an asteroid base out here, but it doesn't seem like it would let me build anything there, which is sad. Orbital construction size 4. Figure primary report. I don't know, I think I have to kind of go and scan some of these out. But good to know that I can, like, come back and select at least one of those. Ah, good to know that it fixed it. I was wondering if it had something to do with your browser setting or browser cache or something like that. There you go, that's Mechan flying for you. Woo! Hello, Game and Doc. Oh, let's now pick a destination around here. And the colonization view. That's a place we said we're gonna kind of check out. Hopefully we don't get mass locked before we jump. Fingers crossed. We made it. Cool. I'll dock and flight assist off next time, just to do some more Mechan flying. Ooh, 2 stars. Pretty up until kind of like you jump straight into one of them. But kind of pretty. There's absolutely nothing here. That's it. Is this really where I wanted to jump? I guess. But anyway, this is not a great colonization system. I think we kind of sorted that. Unclaimed. So that's the system we have jumped. This would kind of like scan, and there's like 4 stationary builds, like, oh, interesting. Hey, Mr. Bad Touch. Colonization is not going. I have not been able to find a place I can actually drop a beacon at. I'm looking for a spot. So that's where I'm at. Alright, looking for a spot that is not just a boring star with nothing else in the system. As there's a few of those, but what's the fun in those? So I'm trying to get a whole like a Hangul-B interface and figuring, like, using it to figure out like what's available, what's not available. There's planets here. That's an improvement already. Let's see what we got though in terms of planets. 26 bodies. Alright, so now this one has more things. This one has more things. And a single star, which means that if I was to drop a station here, at least it wouldn't kind of like drop me into 200,000 light second destination. What is this? What is this? Class 1 gas giant. Okay. Looks cool. I'm trying to figure out what's a requirement for you to be able to, this is actually a ring gas giant, so I'm going to come and sort of detail scan this one to see if I can drop an asteroid station in one of those. Like, really want to do drop like an ice asteroid station. There's another one there. There's a bunch of probably icy bodies around here, I would assume. Yeah. Ta-da. Oh, he's like a something. Ah, there you go. There's other two gas giants here. Get the icy bodies here. Normally, who would bother scanning the icy bodies, but since we're like looking at this for colonization purposes, it's interesting to see what is landable, what has an atmosphere, what makes for essentially kind of more of an interesting destination. Alright, we're just missing a handful of planets around the second planet, it seems. This white and blue planet, this white and teal planet, that looks cool. Like, let's see. Alright, let's go and scan one of the gas giants and get one with rings. Again, to see if there's possibility. Which one would have the possibility of having? This is a much bigger one. Like, you'd imagine that you should be able to kind of like plop an asteroid base down there. Again, I'm not sure what the logic is for like the availability of those sites. And yeah, sometimes you just need to drop a colony in a boring system to get to a more interesting system as well today, you're saying. Let's look at the system map if there's like landable planets with an atmosphere. That's a sad thing. As this system is interesting, but it has no planets with an atmosphere, and I was hoping to find one system that had planets with an atmosphere that I could drop a planetary outpost on. Too fast. Too fast. Still too fast. Come on. Am I still going too fast? Come on. I dropped to the slowest possible speed. Alright, now it should be good. I have one of those crazy super extended range DSS thingies on this ship, which makes scanning less painful. Back. Oh, got shot it straight. I think it was a mistake. But we're almost there. Alright, got it. Alright, so now we only have a void opal hospital here, but like we should be able to have like a system architect view of some kind. Oops, wrong buttons. Where was the architect view? This is kind of the architect view. Like if in here, there's like stations. I don't know, like where it would show. Hey, Eldestrand, welcome to the stream. I don't know where it would show if it lets you build an ice asteroid station or not. Anyway, let's plop a bookmark on this one for now. And if we can manage. Bookmark. I just call it best so far. Save it. That's best so far. And keep looking around here and see if there's anything better. Otherwise, this one will do. Kind of like, again, in the general area. What I would like is a system that has a gas giant with an icy ring, where I can actually plop an ice asteroid station, and a landable planet with an atmosphere where I can actually plop a planetary base with atmospheric aspects. That would be my hope. What I'm dreaming of looking for. This one has like one thing, so not very interesting. This one might still be close enough. It's obscure part of star. Good thing about the Dolphin is it runs so cold that you can jump and scoop at the same time, and the ship is not gonna overheat. It's like crazy. What are you building, Atlas? You're building an outpost? You're building a Corelli? Are you building something else? I mean, unless I get an icy asteroid base, which I'd love to see in my own eyes built, I am totally doing an outpost to start, not doing the whole Corelli madness. Alright, there's more things here too. Oh, this is like potentially more interesting as well. So what we got? These are all sort of smallish planets. There's one that has an atmosphere, so at least it's got that, but they're kind of like all kind of boring white balls. So again, I'll probably skip this one in terms of like level of interest. Let's see what else we got around here. Yeah, I think it's the right call to kind of build the outpost to start, and then, you know, it frees you up to also build more things thereafter. It's not completely empty, but also doesn't look like it has any major systems in here. It's like mostly rocky system. No planetary atmosphere bodies, so again, not all that interesting. Next. I think this one was one where we had the planetary data, but oh yeah, this is a kind of the empty. In fact, this might already be in construction, in fact. So this is a red dwarf. There's also a red dwarf. Red dwarfs generally don't have interesting things, but again, we'll check them out. Yeah, I mean, if you're building outposts and you've been at it for the whole day, then sure, you can be 50% done. I've seen outposts more than 50% done. I've seen some people actually finish today already, their first one. But again, it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Like right now, I'm just trying to figure out how this whole thing works, like, and experience it for myself. That's my goal, is like figuring out how it works. And what works, what doesn't. I have literally not touched this thing until an hour ago. This has two, yeah, I don't know, these are like somewhat interesting, but not all that interesting. This is, I think, the main star. This is like jumping. It's a T-Tower. T-Tower are even less interesting than M stars, generally. And they're not scoopable. Making a tutorial would actually be pretty good, yeah. 15% soul on Outpost, pretty good. All by yourself, right? Pretty remarkable. Five hours, 22 minutes of cutter hauling to get an Outpost running. That's a commitment. That is commitment, brilliant. I haven't even dropped a beacon, as you can tell. Like so. These are all boring icy bodies. Nothing really interesting here. Let's see what else we got around here. This is an M star. The number M star. All M stars. Wonder if you can double filter by class of star in addition to. This is, I think, already the one that was being built, right? Yeah, this is being built. Kitari. I'll check that one out for one last time. Otherwise, we're gonna go with the one that I bookmarked. Again, T-Tower stars are very unlikely to have anything interesting. Alright, let's see. I mean, if you guys have been at it already, is there a way to see or check on the progress of building somebody else's system? I know you can check the progress of your own system, but is there a way to tell how close to completion somebody else's station is, or no? Wow, we are taking a sweet time to jump. Oh, there you go. Ah, maybe too much time to jump. You mean Finest Fridays? Yeah, right now, as you can imagine, everybody's focus is on colonization, so we're not going to be doing Finest Fridays simply because everyone's busy figuring out how these new mechanisms work. But if there's interest, we can always explore doing them again. The thing is also, most Finest Fridays, or at least most hunting in groups, happens in the California Nebula right now, which is kind of out of the way of a main colonization area, because it's like 2 carrier jumps or about 700 light years. So, yeah, not exactly a priority in the games right now. My game doesn't like connect right now. I may have to task kill my elite process and start it again because like it is not connecting. Alright, let's try again. They removed the ability to buy and sell Titan Drive parts from fleet carriers. I don't think that ability was ever there at use. I don't know that you could actually buy and sell Titan Drive parts at carriers. I may be wrong. There's some things you can't. Titan Drives, I thought, were one of them. Yeah, my carrier also had a 1 hour 15 minute. Now it's probably down to half an hour or something like that. But yeah, jumping carriers is tricky right now. Alright, so where are we? I think we made it to our destination actually. Let's see. Absolutely nothing interesting here, and on pretty far away systems to boot. Alright. Let's go and claim the one that we mapped us best so far. Now the problem was, what was the inhabited system nearby? Actually, I could inhabit it. Alright, so there was one South 49 area. I think it was this one at least. I believe so, yeah. What type of outpost do you think I should build? Let's see if it lets me build the asteroid, the ice asteroid now that I've scanned the system. But if it doesn't, what kind of outpost do you think I should build? I mean, it's a good question. I can check if my carrier is able to set up a sell order for Titan Drive components. That's an easy thing to check. Let me just set up Super Cruise Assist, and then I will check. That's assuming if I don't crash out on Mav Order again, which, based on how long it's taking to jump, may very well happen. Yeah, this looks like it's heading to a timeout. The stability of servers on patch day is always something to be hold. No, I made it through somehow. Miracle. Alright, game and dock. Let's go. I promised you I was docking flight assist off this time, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh, look at the Pleiades nebula on that down there. Quite visible. Alright, so I said we're gonna check if my carrier could actually set up a sell order of Titan Drive components, so let's check if that's the case. Blah 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 blah. Trinkets, foods, industrial, legal, machinery. Somewhere under the last one, I think, salvage, right? Prohibited, Fargoid, Titan, sensors, glaives, package components. What it would be under? It would be under technology, maybe? Or something. I don't know. Like, it's not. It should. I guess it could be under all the Titan stuff. deep tissue samples, art. No, it doesn't seem like there's a way to place a sell order here, unless I'm missing something. Nope, can't sell it. Which is interesting because it used to be the case that you could sell them. I remember, because in fact I remember it was actually something that you could set the price up to 60 million, which was not a bad price for people that were scavenging around Sol. So maybe that is something that is changed. Yeah, if you're docking and flight assist off, you gotta be gentle on the docking commands. Like for instance, you should not boost like I'm doing, and you should take it easy like I'm not doing. And you should also remember to request docking, which was I about to not do. All right, we're there now. I don't need auto dock. I'm doing flight assist off. I'm approved for automated docking, but I don't want automated docking. I'm doing it with flight assist off here. Ah, it's kicking in the auto dock. I have to disable it. Hold on. Where is it? Auto dock off. All right. Let's do it the proper way. All right, here we go. Gear down. Where is 19? I see 19 all the way down there. Flip. I don't know, there's something about, like, once you kind of match the rotation, and everything gets kind of easy, like I'm doing right now. I'm doing a little too fast, I'm slowing down, but, like, it's also something that you can just get a hand of it. And you take it easy, slow, like, you don't want to kind of arrive in too hot, because otherwise, like, you get it too hot. It's, like, not good for your health. Bonk. Stuck the landing! Stuck the landing! There you go. Alright. No, not getting rid of Talon drives. We're just figuring if you could sell them, but it seemed like you can't actually sell them. That's a change to the carry markets, it would appear. Again, to be confirmed, because I only looked pretty quickly. But it seems like what it is. Let me see. So which place is this the bookmark I had? Which was the system bookmark? Many stars, Copernicus, blah blah blah. What did I name it? Like best choice so far or something? I don't think it was a planet or a station. I think it was best so far. This one, yeah, this one is right next to where I'm. Like now I should be able to configure a planet plot. But it's still not gonna let me build an asteroid base. Maybe it doesn't let you build an asteroid base as the first thing. I don't know. Anyway, let's build an outpost. So what kind of outpost should I build? You guys tell me. I'm not sure the difference even is. Like, what? I think it should be industrial, right? As a basis for like at least some stuff. Although I'm not sure I'm gonna use this in practice. But should I go industrial outpost? What do you guys think? Yeah, I know, but again, what do you guys recommend? Build an outpost that is as open-ended as possible. I guess that would be industrial, either industrial or commercial, right? Oh, you can see when you click on it. Development, tech level, blah 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 blah. When in doubt, criminal. Yeah, that's one way to go about it. Military or civilian. Industry would work well, system bodies. Commercial, Plutus. Criminal, Dysnomia. Scientific, Prometheus. Military. Nemesis. Wow. Guess there's not much point having a military outpost out here. Scientific bonus population growth. Like military does, though. It's kind of the same. Facility economy, high tech. I kind of want high tech, right? You can name them with arcs after you, I think you select them, but yeah, the first name is kind of random. American, everybody, I don't know, like, I mean, I kind of feel like the military is more on brand for me, right? Let's go with military. It's gonna probably also a damn choice, but whatever. Tier 2 construction points, rewarding once construction complete. Layout, confirm, blah blah blah, details. Military economy, blah 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 blah. Well, that's a lot of steel. That is a lot of steel. Chain and build a anti. Yeah, I love the idea. A chain of military bases. All right, let's do it. System successfully claimed. Go to beacon deployment site. All right, let's see where. Let's see where they told me to drop the beacon. I guess I don't know how to drop a beacon, but I guess we'll figure it out. I could turn on auto dock. Gotta remember, I'm still in flight assist off. Now getting out of the station and flight assist off sounds easier, but if you're doing what I'm about to do, it's not always easier. Because I tend to do dumb things, and so like this. Woo! Uh-oh. Especially if your autopilot kicks on while you're trying to exit. Man, that autopilot is like diabolical. Stop autopiloting me. Alright. So where are we going? We gotta set a course. This is where we are kind of like going, I guess. And it's not showing anymore because now it's like, actually I have to show my colonies. Plot route. There we go. Alright. The stream lagged. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to get my hands on one of the new GPUs, but I'm in like everybody else's boat where it's practically impossible to buy one. So, and it sounds like even if you were to buy one, chances are it might come with missing ROPs, or it might come like overheating and with a melting cable, or it might come with like driver problems that cause back screen. So maybe it's a good thing that I didn't get a GPU. What am I going to name it? Well, it's named Vulcan right now. I think you can rename it. At least reroll some kind of random name. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I mean, if you want to fund the arcs to pick a name for it, you can get to choose to pick the name for it. But so long as it's tasteful, obviously. But if you're willing to choose a tasteful name and want to name my first outpost, just plop a super for whatever amount of arcs. I think it's 5,000 arcs, so whatever that price is. And I'm very happy to name it whatever you want me to name it. Beacon deployment site. This is like 5 light seconds away. Is that a good thing, right? I guess, right? It's around the main star, it's right? Is this where I'm actually gonna have... Or do I just drop the beacon and see where the ship kind of jumps in? I will see. Alright, so we are at the beacon deployment site. Now what the heck do we do here? What are we supposed to do? Is there a way to drop a beacon somehow? Was it supposed to pick up a beacon? Does it automatically deploy the beacon? Launch beacon. Oh, there's something. There's an SC suite. I guess I have to map it somehow? No? Point defense turret, launch beacon. SC suite, launch beacon. Is there a button? SC suite. Oh, this one. Oh, I guess I map it like this. Yeah, this one. Launch beacon. Hooray. System colonization beacon deployed. Look at that. That's what becomes a nav beacon eventually, right? I guess. It looks like a nav beacon. Alright, so contacting colonization ship. So I guess now a colonization ship shows up somewhere. Obviously, I wish it was 5 light seconds away. It's 2,000 light seconds away. That's where it's going to be. System colonization ship arriving in 3 minutes. See if we can catch it as it's arriving. As I think it'll make for like an interesting footage. And I sort of ask a question, Byron, but I'm kind of double timing here to a system colonization ship. As soon as I'm on track to do it, I'll see what you asked. See if I have an answer, which I may or may not have. We'll see. Alright, let's see if I overshoot it or not. Isn't about title, but please tell me if a Mandy with 2 small and medium standard gases can handle constant fire and keep a cold orbit alive. The answer is no, it cannot do that. Which is why our recommended Gauss Mandalay flies with 1 medium and 3 small Gauss cannons, and even that is on the edge of what you can sustain with a single heatsink active, so I would not recommend 2 medium and 2 small Gauss on the Mandalay. But I mean, you do you. If you slow your fire rate enough, you can still do it that way, but if you keep your fire rate up significantly, that is going to massively overdraw your ship, which means your heat is going to spike, which means you're going to get locked on by a bunch of nasties, which means you're probably going to die, so I would not recommend it. Alright, it's kind of like double time here. I'm gonna stop the music for a moment because I want to see if I can get some footage of this without the sound, without my personal soundtrack to go with. Alright, 6 minutes. Yeah, right in 60 seconds. Alright. See if we can stick around about 5 kilometers, which is like the most before I start getting pushed away. Alright, this is actually probably too close. We might get bonked, but we don't have a lot of time to kind of do it, so. Let's see. Recording of raw footage of this one. And we're clear. Like, that was pretty good footage, I think. Sure I'll be able to use it for something. Not sure what, but it'll come in handy. Alright, let's... oh wow, we're closer than I thought. But at least I know I didn't get bonked out like 3.5 kilometers away. I have a wake scanner, by the way. I should get some wake scans while I'm at it. How long till my carry actually jumps? Let's see. Should be any time now. Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute before we get the big boys on site. Alright, so let's go down here and see what happened. Where are we? This is like... So we need a bunch of garbage. Take a couple of screenshots so I can actually refer to it later. Okay. That's where I could really lock a lot of garbage, especially disproportionate amount of steel and CMM composite, which I know are kind of impossible to find. So it'll be interesting to see where I'm actually going to find them. I don't think I have pretty much any of this, by the way, on board my carrier. Because why would you carry any of this? Aluminum, 520. Ceramic components, 317. This is where we go to Inara, and we gotta look where the closest stuff is. Station is built in steel titanium. Yeah, that makes sense. And CMM composite, apparently. Like, so that too. Search nearest trade routes, commodities. I want to buy aluminum to start. By distance. Obviously these are all ground stations. It's quite annoying. But the supply is good. Meaville landing. Oh, my carrier finished the jump. So go and pick up the carrier. But probably also need to re-jump the carrier here. Instruction area, the sector will fail, blah blah blah, complete, ensure required commodities, smash, blah blah blah, fine. What else is going on here? Nothing. There's just an interface to kind of like drop a bunch of commodities. What ship do I have? Right now I have a dolphin. Very convenient, isn't it? To kind of like carry stuff around. Not really. So like we're gonna switch into a Type 9 or a cutter, probably a Type 9. For the sake of being able to actually carry a reasonable amount of stuff here. Well, it's like pretty cool on like out of this planet here. Like, what planet number is this? I don't even know. 7F. Yeah, the thing is, it's probably indeed best to kind of like start with an outpost and like just plop it down and get done with a 4-week timer, and then also have the ability to colonize something else if you want to. Kind of frees you up to a degree. Yeah, I mean, I have a Cobra Mark V, and I still prefer the Dolphin as a bubble jumper. Like, Cobra Mark V is fun and agile to fly, but as a taxi ship, the Dolphin, I still use the Dolphin, even though I have the Cobra Mark V. Oh, you can remotely check what's left. Oh, that's pretty cool. But I took a screenshot and I at least know how much I need to buy of combination of things. There's a system colonization beacon here. Oh, that goes back where Saren is building. Yeah. That makes sense. Forgot that was the case. Hey. I thought you had engaged my super physicist. Apparently not. Hopefully we kind of like are sufficiently out of space. Nope. Didn't get it. Hey Jadrian, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to Elite 2. Well, it's like riding a bicycle. If you've killed a Cyclops once, you'll kill another one pretty quickly. I wonder if like I should even park my car next to where I'm building right now, because like it might be helpful to kind of like haul a bunch of materials, especially like the harder to find composites. I mean, I'm close enough, might as well relocate, I guess, right? Let's jump. Oh, it's still in cooldown, so I can't even jump it right now. Alright. Yeah, the actual beacon costs 25 million, but the real, quote, expense is all the materials that you gotta haul to actually construct the station, which is the deeply annoying part. Alright, switch to something that can actually haul stuff, which is my cargo barge. Type 9 somewhere. There you go. Usually to hold tritium and stuff like that. I should actually refuel while I have like a large ship. How much tritium did we burn? Only 49 tons? Well, that's nice. It's nice to be kind of like in the general neighborhood of the Pleiades. Makes things more affordable in terms of jumping around. Alright, so let's do an end cartographics before I forget and explode, which happens all too often. And let's get to south. Deck side, and now we should be able to jump the carrier because the cooldown should have expired. Oh, I get paid for delivering supplies. Man, I'm gonna be rich then. So I go to a different filter, or at least add your colonies, my colonies to the filter, which doesn't even show valid. Doesn't show anything. Toggle all. Let's go to realistic mode. Even realistic mode doesn't work. Oh no, realistic mode works. Alright, cool. Let's go to the system map. Let's jump ourselves. Yeah, I get it, I understand. I mean, the one thing I wanted to see was like if I could place a station around here. Planet unsuitable. Orbital construction side. Begin a new construction here. But it won't let me until I've completed the primary one, it seems. That's a sad thing again, that there's no place that has an atmosphere. So I can build a planetary report, but I'll have to build it planet suitable. View planetary map. This is the one I like. That look like a big ball of candy. It reminds me. You guys play Kerbal Space Program? Of course, you guys play Kerbal Space Program. Who doesn't? This reminds me of Iolu, like the furthest planet of the Kerbin solar system, or Minmus. A combination of Iolu and Minmus. Like, and apparently, canonically, Minmus is made of candy. I love this planet. I absolutely love it. Like, look at all the cool colors of like. Is it ice? Not sure what it is, but I like it. Does it have biology? Well, I haven't scanned it, so I don't know. I guess. I'll use a DSS scanner later. This does not look like a planet. Or is it a planet? You can actually... No, it's not landable, so that's not... Right. Well, I like my candy planet. I'm totally building a station on my candy planet. Yeah, Gurpitu, that's exactly what I'm saying. 8,000 hours. What is 8,000 hours? Is that the number of hours I have in the game? I hope it's not the number of hours I have in the game. Might be the number of hours I have in the game. I actually don't know. Actually, I'm curious now. How many hours do I have in the game? Oh, I should finish the jump. Otherwise, I completely forgot to actually get the jump. Oh, Kerbal. 8,000 hours in Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, no, I believe you. I also have like a disproportionate amount of time in that game. One of my biggest gaming achievements was actually Return from Sea Level of Eve. That was a true engineering project. Can we jump here? Can we kind of swip to map view? Set carrier destination. Can I actually jump next to a system? I can set the colonization ship as a jump destination. That's cool. I wonder where it's gonna place me. Something stupid is gonna happen. I kind of promise you. But another hour and 14 minutes later, I will be there. In the meanwhile, let's see what Inara said is our best sources of aluminum. There's a place that's like 30 light years away. Is that far? Yeah, because we're in the fringes of inhabited space, so I think all of this is going to be somewhat 2 jumps away and not 1 jump away. What is my jump range of this piece of garbage that I'm flying right now? 35. No, I can make it. That's exciting. See, I've spoken too soon. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, piece of garbage. You can actually jump. You can actually jump. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of really curious to see if my carrier is going to jump right next to a colonization ship, or what the hell is it doing? Oh yeah, I'm totally pioneering. Like, one thing I haven't done is I haven't tried to override some of these colonization beacon, which is possible right now. And apparently it also kind of deletes their progress, which is yeah, interesting. Like, Frontier's like, don't worry, we're not gonna wipe your progress. Like, of course it's a beta, but we're not gonna wipe your progress. No problem. There's the other players for that. But just can plop a beacon on top of yours and wipe your progress. We're gonna leave it to them and solve the progress wiping issue that way. How many hours do I have in Elite Dangerous is the real question. What do you guys think? Who wants to hazard a guess? I think I have some codes for some Twitch drops, by the way. Like, whoever gets the closest without going over, like Price is Right, is gonna get a Twitch drop code from me. Not that I'm sure I know how to do it, so I might completely screw it up. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and give out a Twitch code drop for one of the new liveries to whichever commander gets the closest to the number of hours I have in Elite, as shown by the commander screen when I get to it. Now the real question is, where was I going? I was going to Meerville Landing, this place here. 100,000 hours. Well, we said without going over. Like 100,000 hours, I think might be going over, but I guess if that's your guess, that's your guess. 1,000,000 hours. Like Barney got 9,200 hours. Okay, you guys think I've been playing this game a lot. All right. Any other guesses? All right. If nobody wins, then nobody's getting the code. We'll have to do some other game to give away the codes. Alright, let's go and see how many hours I have in the game. Where does it even show? Under Codex, right? I have 22 weeks and 3 days and 9 hours and 24 minutes. Can somebody translate that in actual hours? That's depressing. I don't want to do it myself. 22 weeks and 3 days. What is that in hours? I'll try to pilot the ship while you guys do the math. King Mitrix made the wise choice of guessing low so that everybody else gets high. He's gonna win. It's a good strategy, King. Ghost Leviathan said 4,000. Alama with a rifle says 3.1k. All pretty good guesses. Is somebody doing the math of what 22 weeks and 3 days is? Otherwise, I'll do it myself. Alright, let's pull out an old calculator. Oh, I don't use Steam, so that I've done it in-game in the commander view. So 22 weeks, 7 days, 24 hours a day is this, plus 3, 24, 48, plus 72. So the number is 3,768. Somebody guessed around 3,000 and something, right? Who's 3,600? Now that was the actual calculation from JDM. So who had guessed? Ghost Leviathan, I guess 4,000, but was just over. I think the closest one is Well Today. Well Today, I think you're the one who guessed the closest. So let me see if I can DM you on this YouTube platform one of the codes from the Twitch drops while piloting my ship, which I'm failing at right now. Alright, let me fish one code out first. And alright, this is the code. I need to find how to get it. So who won? Who do we say won? Well Today. We said one, right? How do you DM someone in YouTube? YouTube really has the worst community features on the planet, right? Well, Today, you don't happen to be in Discord, do you? Like, otherwise I'll DM you. DM me in Discord and I'll DM you the code. Oh, somebody else won? Shiltab, 3,700. Yeah, it's like I can do it. How can I do it? Hold on. Well Today, channel activity. Go to channel. Put user and time. Oh wow. I'm like, I have no idea where I'm like trying to do too many things at the time. You have a Discord, but you're confused. Why are you confused? You want a code for like a ship livery with your guess. So if you find a way to kind of like either ping me in Discord or somehow tell me how I can contact you on this crappy platform called YouTube directly, or send an email that like, or somehow tell me how I can contact you privately so that if somebody doesn't snipe the code, if I was to publish it just here publicly, which would not be great, I will gladly get you the code. And again, I'm new to all these code things, so if there's a smarter, more intelligent way to do it, you guys should just let me know. And I will do it. It's a code you can redeem on the Frontier website for a special livery that is one of the same liveries that is being given away on Twitch. But YouTube doesn't have Twitch drops, so they give away redeem codes instead. So, like, I give you the code, and you can go on the website. I can actually post the link. The link I can post here because the redeem link is available to everybody. So that one is pretty easy. Like, this is the Redeem website. But again, I need to give you a number privately. So you need to either give me an email or you need to ping me on Discord as Commander Mechan, and I will send you the code to redeem. Well, I go and buy aluminum over here. Aluminum and something else, I guess. Construction Prime Report tells you here what you're doing, but it doesn't tell you what you need. I guess if you go to... Where would you go to kind of see it? In the colonization map? I'm going to assume everything is right and stop worrying, my bad. Yeah, no, everything's right. Well, today you just guessed right, and you want a code for an in-game Leary, that's all. Nothing more than that. Alright. Alright, so this is the colonization. Aluminum 520, ceramic, and CMM composite, and computer components. Copper. Copper would be 240. Well, let's see what they're selling here. Alright. Aluminum. We need 520 of this stuff, right? We said. And then some 200 and change copper. Well, how much copper was it that we needed? Oh gosh. Copper 240, and the rest can be liquid oxygen or some other garbage. Alright, 240. And the rest, well, CMM comps. So let's take 20. It's like 64 here, so let's take whatever little there is. Alright. And off we go. Discord ID should be well today. Alright, let's see if I can find you. Alright, I sent you a friend request in Discord. If you accept it, I will send you a code. And sorry this is so clunky. I know quick drops are a lot less clunky, but it's still better than nothing, I guess. Oh, it's 2 jumps on the way back. That's sad. But wait, one is right behind me, which is doubly sad. How did I do that so quickly? I am fast! I am fast and efficient. That's how I do things quickly. Alright, let me find the code. And this is your code. I just posted it in your direct messages. You can go to the link that I posted in the Discord, which I can actually copy again here for your convenience, and redeem your code. And by the way, let me know if this works, as this is the very first time I do this. So chances are I might have screwed something up. And if I did, I need to know, because I am learning all this stuff. Hey Dante, I ended up getting a system, nothing special really. Like, what kind of system did I end up getting? Just kind of a random system, but I like it. With like a few gas giants and a single star. I didn't want multiple stars in my system because it's like a mess. And what I call Iolo, which essentially is a planet that looks like Iolo, and Kerbal Space Program. Or Minmus. I sometimes I'll decide it's Minmus, sometimes I'll decide it's Eolo. It looks like candy. It's like a planet that's like an icy planet. It is kind of like teal and white and green. So like if we have to kind of carry all this stuff 2 jumps each way, I gotta pull my hair out. Might downsize my fuel tank to gonna make it faster. Do I have heat sinks? Yeah, I have heat sinks, so at least I can jump while... Do you think we can restock on heat sinks at this station or not? That's an interesting question. Oh, what starport did they go with? I went with a military outpost. I went with an outpost because I wanted the 4-week thing to be done faster, and I wanted the primary port to be done faster. And military because Mechan is a fighter, so military, I guess, is the name of the game. And it's not like there seems to be a huge difference between things, so I'm like, let's go with military. I mean, Corley, I mean, if you really like the system, like building it up and building a bunch of station in it is nice. But honestly, I would rather start with an outpost and get that done first before you kind of start plumping really expensive in terms of like time commitment stations. I mean, I do want to try and build an ice asteroid station if it's gonna let me in this station. No, we'll see. In this system, no, we'll see. Also, my carrier is about to jump next to the system colonization ship. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen when it does. Well, this one is not in orbit of Eulu, so I can't do that. But if I do end up placing another station in orbit of Eulu, I will rename it that. Again, if you donate the ARCs, I'm happy to rename it whatever you want. Again, so long as it's tasteful. But this one is going to be in orbit of some other random planet, which actually still looks pretty cool, but it's not as cool as Eolo. Like, Eolo, this is Eolo. Like, oops, right, I went to Galaxy One, I got a system map. For those who just tuned in, this is the planet I'm calling Eolo. You tell me if it doesn't actually look like it. It's like, that's it. It's like, straight up from Kerbal Space Program. Like, that is the planet. Well, I guess Eulu has kind of more yellowish streaks, but it's kind of almost identical, isn't it? You gotta admit. Right. But the primary station is being built around this planet, which is, I guess pretty cool planet as far as like these kind of otherwise nondescript rocky bodies are concerned. But it's not Eulu. It does make you want to eat it. You're right, it actually is like Eulu and Val mixed. That's a great, that's a great definition, King Midrix. It's like very well defined and articulated. Also, Val is an interesting one, because like Val is probably one of the few bodies of the Kerbin system that I actually don't think I ever went to. I don't know why, it just never appealed to me to go to Val. I'm like, what do you do in Val? It's kind of icy, it's kind of sad. I was never excited, and it's a hike to get there, so it's like, I mean, unless you're trying to go for all the plant the flag achievement in every single planet of the system, which is a feat in and of itself, Val really wasn't calling to me. Now, Leif was amazing, like, only other body with oxygen in the atmosphere where you can fly. Like, Leif had a lot of things going for it, despite the fact there was basically almost no landmass and it was like a big ball of water. But other than that, Leif and its beaches were very cool. that was also a hike, like a mission delayed. It's a week-long project to do it properly. All right, transfer all. Confirm transfer. Ooh, we made 2 million credits. We're gonna reach now. I made 3% progress. That is exciting. So we have to do only this 35 times. Oh my god. We may need to turn up the music somewhat if we have to do this many times. Alright. Let's keep doing it for a while. Jump back to the system here. It's like one jump back at least. Oh, you're walking well today. Did it work? Did it work correctly? I'm curious because, again, it's literally the first time I do it, so I just want to make sure it worked as intended. I could build a tourist base on the pretty marble. That actually makes sense. But, I mean, I'd rather build it on the marble, like, right? I think I can build a ground station on the planet. I gotta just go and scout and see where. Unless there's kind of fixed spots. Again, I'm not sure how. I mean, the annoying thing is I first need to finish building this outpost before it's gonna let me... hold on, you're going back to me out of the landing. I first have to finish building the outpost before it's gonna even let me see the interface of like what it looks like to build additional things in the system. Uh-oh, kind of punched it a little bit too much. Good luck, dudes. Thank you. Good luck with your own. I agree. Val is not a destination. It's like a... I mean, I've used Val for gravity assists in entering the Joule system plenty of times. Not as many as Stylo. Stylo usually is the default gravity assist thing to actually get you into the system without burning disproportionate amount of fuel on captures. It was such a disappointment with Kerbal Space Program 2. I didn't even buy it because I almost never buy games on launch and kind of wait and see and get at least an idea like what the reception looks like, and KSP2 was clearly not something that was in any shape or form acceptable, and it's just sad. Sometimes I feel we should do like a Kickstarter or GoFundMe and buy out the IP and go and do our own version of KSP 2.0, or at this point skip to 3.0 because 2.0 is like tarnished beyond salvation despite its technical shortcomings. You can only expand from the bubble, RN, unfortunately. So, like, that's why everybody's kind of like starting from the bubble. Not everybody, a bunch of people from AXI are starting from the bubble and moving towards the Pleiades. But outposts are built comparatively fast, so, and it's 16 light years per hop, up to 16 light years per hop. So, I think people are going to make it to the Pleiades relatively quickly. As in weeks, not months. Alright, we got docking set. I'm gonna get myself a Coke and be right back. Alright, and we are back. Now, what are we buying? I think we should buy all the CMM composite that we can, which is not a lot. And then, what else do we need to buy? I think we're full on aluminum. No idea what else we need to buy. That's why I should bring up my screenshot. I think I actually have a screenshot. It's probably faster than just jumping back and forth between galaxy map and whatnot. There you go. Ceramic composites, 313 ceramic composites. So, do we have ceramic composite here? I think we do. Alright, yeah. So, let's get 313 of those. 515, I mean. Alright, we got the CMM composite. Computer components, 62. Do we have computer components here? No. Computer, liquid oxygen, polymer semiconductors, superconductors. Let's see what else we need here. Polymers, we need a bunch, so let's just get semiconductors 68. Let's get 68 semiconductors. Fill up on the stuff that I got those. Alright, what else we got? 68. Power generators, 18. Is this thing selling power generators? No. Superconductors do we need? Superconductors, we need 110. Oh, we can fill up on all of this. Perfect. 110. And then we need a bunch of liquid oxygen, like a disproportionate amount of liquid oxygen. So let's get that. Fill the balance here. I am kind of dreading the idea of like the CMM composite. I have no idea where I'm gonna get all of that. Well, today, what do you mean the code for that? Do you need the redemption code again? You have it in your DMs, no? Oh, what you asking what it was for? Like the code? The code is for one of the Twitch drop liveries, which it's a good question. Like what liveries they have right now. I should know. I think it's a keelback turbulence and a Type 7 turbulence. I believe that's what it is. But like I am wildly guessing. So it should be a keelback and yeah, it's a paint job. Should be a keelback and a Type 7 paint job. Alright, let's plot a route back to our destination. Oh yeah, I remember when you actually had to jump once at a time. How is it still obscured? Like, missions still pay composite. Well, if they do, they are unlikely to pay the thousands of CMM composites that one needs. They might pay 50, but that doesn't get you very far, does it? Guns at the ready. Yeah, there gotta be a better way to find CMM composites than getting 60 at a time from a ground station. Obviously, it's right behind me. I'm really curious to see where my carrier's gonna jump, since I've targeted the system colonization ship. Gosh, that Tech 9 is so awful to play. I have to say, this gameplay of just trucking back and forth to just build a silly outpost, not to mention the fact that if you want to build something bigger, it's like 20 times the grind, doesn't really exactly sit all that great with me. I'm like, prefer something more interactive. Alright. See, I think we're coming in from too far. It's very unlikely that we're gonna be able to stop in time, even with Super Cruise Assist. We might have to end up doing a loop of shame. Whee! We made it. Never mind. Never say never. This ship is also so freaking slow. What do I have, like, at least engineer drives? I hope I have engineer drives. Yeah, I have fully engineered drives and I'm still so freaking slow. I mean, the route plotter missing at the launch of Elite was definitely, like, limiting. There's a lot of limiting things when Elite originally launched. Like, credits were scarce. Like, you didn't fly large ships. Like, almost nobody flew large ships. Like, if you saw an Anaconda, like a player Anaconda, you kind of would stop and, you know, gape in awe because you just didn't see them. They were so rare. Like, if you ever managed to actually buy an Anaconda, you had made it in the game. It was like the ultimate objective of a game was be able to afford one. Now it's like, nah, I'm gonna give away 200 Anacondas to the Defenders of Hutton Orbital because why not? I mean, very different scale of credit access. Huh. I actually gave away 100, and then the rest of the community gave away another 100, so, but still. If you told me that I'd be giving away 100 free Anacondas when we started the game, I would, you know, seriously scratch my head and wonder how that would have even ever been possible. And Fargoids eventually were the answer, but that was several years later. Transfer all. Confirm transfer. Alright, 7%. That's amazing. See, then number 2 and like. Liquid oxygen. Just do another load of liquid oxygen. I so think about there is any way to do this faster, but I don't think there is. Polymers. I think they're gonna bump up the availability of CMM composite even higher. Like, they already did once, but I don't think they did the math correctly of just how many were gonna be needed. And as a result, I think they're gonna bump up production even further. But I think they're not gonna do it until tomorrow because they're asleep right now. So still not gonna be doing that while sleeping. The cutter is slightly better, I agree. I mean, it's faster. But I only have one cutter. Surprising. I should have more than one, but I only have one. And the one I have is a miner. So it's not configured for trading or hauling. So I use the Type 9 for hauling. It's just what I'm used to. At some point I should configure a cutter for it, but again, I've been lazy. And I haven't done it. Plus, I really don't like how the cutter flies. Not that I like how the Type 9 flies, but I still like the Type 9 better than the cutter in terms of how it flies. It's a low bar, but still. Hey Sawdust, welcome to the stream. And hey Chat Noodle, welcome to the stream as well. Yeah, it's a mystery where all the CMM composite are. I think they're gonna bump their availability up tomorrow. I think we can stock up on polymers, or what are we stocking up on? Pull up the screenshots I'm looking at. 516 polymers. What did we pick up last time? I can't even remember. I need to check again. I picked up polymers actually. The thing is, we can get liquid oxygen if nothing else. Oh, JDR, I agree. The cutter definitely looks nicer. There's no question about that. Right. But the thing is, because the cutter kind of, it feels like you're flying on ice. It like skids left, right, like there's no tomorrow. Like, but at some point I might build a transport cutter, because, I mean, not like credits are an issue, and sounds like the kind of thing I should do. Let's do a deep drop, steep drop, and we're good. The good thing about having like non-combat ships is having docking computer. You can just chill, relax, sip your soft drink or whatever you fancy. Well, the ship kind of does everything for you, including crash, like which is about to do right now. Well, it's fairly smooth besides the bugs, but I mean the most meaningful one is that you can override somebody's colonization build, wiping their progress as part of that, which kind of really sucks. Which sort of sounds like it's a reversible bug to a degree, but not completely. So that one really gives me a lot of pause, and I want to understand better, because if it's really the way it's been described so far, that's a humongous bug. Humongous one. But other than that, yeah, it's been relatively smooth. Like, I think we our expectation are also that everything breaks on patch day, so the fact that not everything is broken is like we're like, oh my god, that's crazy. Not everything is broken. Like, amazing. Part of it is like expectations, I guess. So what were we? There was like ceramic composites. What did we carry last time around again? I have my screenshot, but now I'm kind of like just to make sure. I double check because I can't remember if we're gonna have polymers. I might as well flag polymers. Okay, I'm rocking. Come on, stop doing this to me. Should be a faster way to check this, by the way. So I need semi-composite computer components, 62 liquid oxygen, polymers, 516 polymers. 516 polymers and the rest liquid oxygen. So that 516. The last liquid oxygen, LO2. And off to races. Yeah, keybinds tend to get messed up every once in a while, and everybody should have a backup of their keybinds folder. In particular, plugging in, don't ask me why, but if you plug in an additional controller, your keybinds get reset. Like, I find that to be incredibly frustrating, all that design, but it is what it is. Hey Penguin Bob Productions, things are going great. How about yourself? Thanks for joining the stream. I mean, the aspects for us has that somewhat, but nothing like the cutter. I mean, the clipper and the cutter are the worst two offenders in my mind of that kind of skitty behavior. Right. And the conda also, but a little bit, not nearly as much as the cutter.
Clear of the port perimeter. Flight control signing off.
Plot a course. As a result, I'm not going very far. And obviously, the destination is behind me because like, it's gotta be. I wonder if I'm better off putting a FSD booster in here, carrying a little less, but having only one jump on the way back. Might actually be the right call, all things considered. I need to dock on my carrier to do that, and my carrier is in transit and kind of tricky right now. Try our luck again with like a dirty drop. Also, we really need to set an indicator of like when the super cruise overcharge is ready to go. I mean, 35 light years on a fully hidden cutter is pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good jump range. I don't know if I have the Mass Manager Experimental on this drive. I don't even know if this is like, this is a double engineered. Yeah, I do. I do have a Mass Manager, but I don't know if this is a double engineered drive or not. Can't remember. I think it is. But I don't even know. I think I need to check in the outfitting window, which by the way is not available at the colonization ship, so I can't even check. I might check when we get back to the other station. Yeah, I agree. I should put an FSD booster on this thing. Take care all today. Thanks for joining the stream. Oh, I'll take any help, Penguin Pulp Productions. I will take any help. And appreciate any help. I am setting up shop in Ariete Sector GB-X B1-4, and I need just about everything in terms of materials. I just literally just started. Let's see. Can I click on this thing and it's gonna show me? I think I have to do it in the system map. I need a disproportionate amount of CMM composite and steel and titanium, and then I'm just delivering polymer, so that's going to be complete, and just about everything. Right. Hey RKJ, welcome to the stream. Silly non-colonization question. XSF has not reached its member limit and there is still space. Yes, there's still about 50 spots left in our 300 member limit before we start purging inactives, and we do have a few inactives, so once we do hit the 300 we will purge some of the folks who are not playing anymore. It's not a huge number of them, but there is a handful, or maybe 2 handfuls. Oh, thank you Terrafy Gaming, appreciate it. Appreciate everyone helping. Like, it's a very welcome surprise. People helping out. Thank you. Mechanic's expansion is going slow, I think is the answer. With a dearth of CMM composites and most other materials, things are going very, very slow. But it's going. We got 11%, which is 11% better than 0, so we'll take it. Yeah, that's great that you're helping cool us, CMAT. Thanks for doing that. We got a secure CMM composite hotspot. If that is a thing. I know it's not a thing, but I wish it was a thing. That would be the most kind of desirable spot in the galaxy right now. I am currently in the Xenostrike Force PG. Why is it 2 jumps? Hold on. Something's wrong. This should not be 2 jumps. Or is it 1 jump? Why is it 2 jumps? Did I not unload everything? I did. So why is it... What is wrong with my jump range? Oh no, I did not unload everything. What the heck? Somebody else dropped polymer, is that why? Hold on, something weird happened. Might be somebody else dropped the polymers and I ended up with extra. Oh, we'll find out soon. Yeah, in Archie, I was traveling abroad the last few days, so I haven't checked XSF applications in the last few days, but I would check them tomorrow. Make sure you've written your Discord name correctly, because a lot of people who apply, not a lot, but it does happen that people who apply to Xenostrike Force just either have a typo or just write a completely incorrect name in their Discord name, and then I can't find you, and if I can't find you, I can't invite you, and I have no way to contact you if I don't know your name. So it's important that you write your name correctly. Otherwise, I have no way of communicating. How is my carrier jump doing? Let's see. 23 minutes. It might be that somebody else dropped out the semi. Yeah, somebody else dropped the deployment. So what do I do with these things? I just dump them. I guess I take them back. But it's not worth like the littering. Alright, fine. We'll just bring them back. I appreciate it, terrific. Thank you. I welcome it. All materials are welcome. Alright, back we go. I was about to do an FSD injection, skip a jump, but whatever. Hey, Rikar, how are you? Good to see you again. It's been a while. Yeah, I mean, if you messed up your nickname in the application, that explains why you never heard from me, very simply. Chances are I tried to find you, but I have no information to find you if a nickname is incorrect. And yeah, Ghost Leviathan, I agree. Like, having a fuel scoop in general is not a bad choice. I mean, it's can help you out of a pinch. Not getting stuck. Especially in situations where you can get hyperdicted, and getting hyperdicted is annoying, but what gets really annoying is trying to make it somewhere with your last tank of fuel and getting hyperdicted, which empties your fuel, and then getting stuck for good and having to either gonna blow yourself up or call the fuel rats, which is an experience in and of itself, but you know, kind of waste of time. So anyway, the amounts of material required to do this is really significant, and this is just for an outpost. Like, oh yeah, they're fast, but I mean, still, like, We need the CMM composite rats. Does such a group exist? The CMM composite and steel rats. Well, I'm not sure why I'm going to this like ground station anymore, because I think I can pick up liquid oxygen in a bunch of places that are closer by. But whatever. Five wings, one flight. Shall carry the day. You're about to get a new joystick. What joystick did you get, Riker? Like a mainstream one, or those super fancy Virpol or VKB, crazy, expensive, super ultra cool things? And yeah, the bubble is expanding, Ghost Leviathan, quite quickly, I will say. At least as far as the immediate neighborhood is concerned, and obviously I'm personally more interested in the Pleiades as the local neighborhood that we operate in. And there's already some power play and BGS shenanigans. We're discussing the politics thereof in the background, which I personally find rather annoying, but we may have to make some compromises in the spirit of realpolitik. We shall see. Yeah, that's a good idea, Chad Noodle. That's what I'm doing, but again, I'm doing that and there's like 60 or even 30 CMM composites, so even if I complete everything else, like, it's not gonna be a lot of them. And when I get to a point I actually have to hold those, that's gonna be rough. But yeah, I agree. That is the strategy to go for. VKB Omni left for throttle. That sounds very cool. Complete primary part of site. Oh, actually you can click here and it says view on Galaxy map. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's a refinery country. I haven't checked this out. Huh. Okay. 16 CMM composite. 16. 1-6. What a pittance. Can't even drop these. I just have to abandon them, I guess. Alright. Liquid oxygen, I guess. Is that what we're getting? I think so. Okay. What happened to my CMM composite? They did just disappear and I'm just like there at 16 hole. Like precious every single ton one. Hey Hibiki, welcome to the stream. It's been a while, how have you been? Yeah, I haven't looked hard enough yet. And kind of might look next. Like, I think Ghost Leviathan was saying that he was gonna bring some, so maybe he's gonna focus on those for a minute, and I'll see if I can go after steel or something else. We'll see. 190 jumps from Colonia. Now that's quite a hike. Well, that's a good number. Like if there's 15,000 CMM composites, like that's enough to carry a good number. Yeah, I do think that, like, you know, there's a lot of interest right now because it's all new and whatnot, but after a while, I think things will kind of calm down to a degree. This is my hunch. Like many things, like power play. Should I dock in flight assist off my Type 9? Well, it's a carrier, so it's comparatively easy. But planetary port at 1G, now that would be a better flight assist off docking. Maybe on the way back we'll do that. The Colonize gameplay is exclusively cargo missions, I want to say. Plus selecting the things you want to take the cargo missions to, but that's about it. I don't think there's anything. I mean, there's a little bit of exploration, I guess, at the beginning as you kind of look around, like what systems you want to place your beacon at, which by the way has to be within 16 light years of populated system, so it's not like you can do it anywhere. But yeah, it is, as Hibiki has said, it is, you know, Mava trucking. Big time. Big time. I might actually play some buy orders on my carrier for some of the stuff that's like in the worst demand. I mean, what do you guys think is the going rate for steel and composites? And this ought to create some demand for some people who actually want to do some hauling for credits. Alright, there we go. Hibiki, are you on your way back to Colonia, or are you planning to still hang out in the black for like ever? Ragav is also out there in the deep black. I've never felt the pull of a black personally, I have to say. I mean, I like going exploring every now and then, but like in the neighborhood of a bubble. I went to Colonia twice, but it was always for a reason, like something, engineers, something. Engineers again. That was the second time. It was like for the on-foot engineers. Not that there was a particular reason to do the on-foot engineers in Colonial, but it was like, I guess at some point I decided I was going to, so I did. Alright. One more trip of liquid oxygen. Grand total 15% already. We did the easy 15%. Right. Oh, I totally suicide winder back myself, Jader. Shamelessly. Next stationary build should be done exclusive with a hauler. Now that really doesn't sound like fun, Emet, I will say. Right. Definitely does not sound like fun. Oh, I appreciate the help, Ghost Leviathan. No pressure. I mean, like, again, no, literally no expectation of anything. Any help is welcome, since this will take a while. Anyway. Yeah, that's a difficult lesson to learn, Jadrim, in the game. Rule number 1, 2, and 3 of Elite. Never, ever, ever fly without a rebuy. I did think about doing like a fully engineered, semi-decent ship. Like, Chieftain would almost be too easy, but like something where the chance of failing is higher. Where I transfer all my money to a carrier, and if I lose, I lose the ship entirely. So I lose a fully engineered ship. I thought it would make for kind of higher stakes and more entertaining thing to watch. Right? Because either way, it's gonna be interesting. Like if you lose, you get me to see delete a fully engineered ship and rebuy a Sidewinder, which is incredibly painful. If I win, you know, I win something that's kind of high stakes. And it's more interesting. Might do that sometime. Just need to find the right level of, like, you know, calibration of, like, it's challenge enough that I might die, but it's not the kind of thing that it's more likely than not that I will die. My OBS interface kinda keeps deleting the chat for some reason. Yeah, taking a loan is one of many ways it's gonna make the game easier. But now they have, you know, ships you buy for arcs that essentially have no rebuy, which is even more lame. But it's fine. I mean, honestly, like, this game is well past the point of actually making it hard on you to kind of lose credits and rebuy. Which in my view is not a bad thing. Like, there are games that, you know, play at its best as like roguelikes. Sandbox games like Elite are not one of them. Like, yeah, no, I appreciate it, Ghost of Iton. I'm very thankful. You know, any help. Yeah, so Chat Noodle, what's happening is that people are deploying beacons on top of yours, apparently, and that kind of like allows them to, quote, take over. And if you both relog, it kind of resets properly. Apparently, that's what I'm hearing. But you both need to relog for that to happen. Until that happens, you might get that glitch where somebody else dropped a beacon on top of yours and effectively claim the system on top of yours. Yeah, and I mean, learning how to deal with gankers and also learning that the Jao expectation is, like, if you're not playing solo or in a kind of like walled off private group, you might end up facing hostiles and have to deal with consequences. Like, one of the sad realities of the game, but which we all kind of need to learn one way or another. Usually the hard way. Alright, more liquid oxygen. How did they come to claim the system in particular? Well, so I started in the area around the Anti-Xeno Initiative target system, which is Ariete Sector CQY C21. And then, as it so happens, all the systems around this one are already claimed, so you can't really go there. And so I kind of started looking in the area, and I was looking for systems that were somewhat interesting for one reason or another. I was trying to find a system that had both a gas giant, so I could put an ice asteroid base in one of the rings, and also like a planetary option with an atmosphere. I didn't find exactly what I was looking for. I did not find a system that has a planet with an atmosphere, but I found this system that has Iulu, which is like the Kerbal Space Program equivalent of the last planet of the Kerbin system, which I found charming. And so between that and the fact that it still has an interesting number of bodies and a single main star, I decided that was good enough, and so that's where I plopped my first base. And then I felt there wasn't much of a difference in terms of like the Outpost type, but like in terms of like personality wise and whatnot, I guess I'm more of a military type, I guess, so I went with the military Outpost. So that's how it came to be. But it's not like there's, you know, decades of research on systems or anything. It was something I went around looking for like 15 minutes. My camera is going crazy. I don't know why my camera is having a stroke. Let me see if I can fix it. Apologies for that, guys. Ever since it updated the frame, like its firmware, it's gone a little bit crazy. Okay, fixed it. Yeah, I mean, if you want fleet carrier money, Jadrim, there's really two ways to go about it, I want to say, nowadays. It's either exobiology or AX combat, like one or the other. My camera is really misbehaving today. Hopefully we fixed it now. Everything is misbehaving. Oh, I haven't turned in the CMM composite. That's interesting. Oh no, I think it's just a visual glitch. Sometimes, like when you're in witch space, your cargo isn't exactly updated. Yeah, camera is the FSD anomaly right now. Oh, something happened. My carrier jumped. Oh, this is cool. Like, we're gonna go and check it out. As to where it jumped, it's like right next to the colonization ship. That's, yeah, if it doesn't kind of bump me out to desktop, which it might, considering how long it's taking. I might actually stop my carrier and switch out like one of the smaller cargo racks for an additional FSD booster, for an FSD booster. I think it's worth it. I think I have power grid for it, and I have plenty of power grid. Alright, let me see if I can actually restart this camera somehow. Alright, let's just get past this star first. How do I do that? Yeah, Barum, I have a few hours in the saddle with Mandalay, so I appreciate you recognizing that I may have an inkling of what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, charge enhanced the super conduits is the way to go on the Mandalay in terms of power distributor. I completely agree. But I mean, even that configuration, again, you can't really feed 2 medium and 2 small gauss. You don't want to do that. Like, if you're going gauss, you should go 1 medium and 3 small, not more than that. I appreciate that people can be reluctant to undersize their weapons relative to, oh, look at that, relative to their hard points. But the reality is, ships should be designed and kitted for what they can support from a power distributor standpoint, not from what they can support from a hard point standpoint. Well, really, a mix of it too. Like, some ships will cap out on hard points, some ships will cap out on distro. But, you know, overgunning a ship and just putting, you know, the most biggest guns you can find, you know, isn't gonna do very much when your distributor is dry after, you know, two trigger pulls. Right? That's an issue that's most obvious and prominent with modified plasma charger builds, but it's still quite prominent also with Gauss cannons, right? Especially once you start playing with experimental weapon stabilizers and you start trying to put more than 4 Gauss cannons on just about anything. Nothing really can support more than 4 Gauss cannons. Even the class 8 power distributor of I kind of scoot past. Even the power distributor, even the class 8 power distributor of the Colonize can't do that, so. Yeah, I was totally tunneling early on. But again, I'm gonna drop my cargo load and then I'm gonna swap to my carrier and put an FSD booster so I make the trips shorter. And again, my camera is completely malfunctioning right now. I was hoping to see if like I could find a way to reset it here, but there's no reset button because it'd be too easy, right? To have a reset button here. Effects, set of stuff. Settings, I guess under settings. Restore factory settings, nope. Retrieve that. Can't really find it. Alright, let's see. Never mind. I guess it is what it is. I want to see where my carrier arrived now. Again, thank you, Penguin. I appreciate it. Saves me a bunch of time. We'll see tomorrow what we can build once this is done. I don't even know if I have the community goal FSD on this Type 9. I think I do, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't even know what size. I think, is it a size 6 FSD? Yeah, size 6. Yeah. I'll double check after I'm gonna hop over to my carrier right now. Where is my carrier, by the way? It's 3 million meters, so it's not exactly next to it, but it is very close. And yeah, I mean, I need to turn the camera off and turn it back on, like, sort of unplug and replug, as you're saying, effectively. It's like when it starts misbehaving, it will continue misbehaving, unfortunately. Alright, we're almost done with liquid oxygen, and we're at 19% progress. Still, this is quite slow going. Waterproof minus 13. Alright, folks, I think I will call it a night for tonight. We'll continue tomorrow on finishing up this outpost and seeing if we can get something on Iolu, like again the Kerbal Space Program planet that we found here, which I think looks super cool. And I kind of want to see, like, how does even like placing a planetary thing work? Construction available. Construct here. I can apply a bookmark. Unscan planet. I guess I can. Does it let you select a place where you can build? I could go find, like, explore and like scan the planet, but again, I might just have to go to the VR carrier and switch out to have a frame rate booster. Thank you, Fish Sticks. Thank you, J-Dream. We'll just hop over into the carrier and switch out the FSD, and then that will be it. Luckily, we're very nearby. Uh-oh. That was not what I wanted to do. And now I have the time cooldown. This is so annoying. Yeah, you're right, Charles. I can't until the starport is built. So I'm kind of like seeing if I can gun it, and a lot of kind folks are actually helping me out, bringing stuff to the station as we speak to help build that out faster. But I think it'd be great to see if we can get it done tomorrow, so we can see what else we can build in the system here. Be good to build both an ice asteroid station to see how it looks like, and the station on Iulu, because again, it looks very cool.
Thank you for visiting our carrier. We hope you find what you're looking for. Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Yeah, no, Barum, I agree. Like, sometimes you gotta try things for yourself. Like, it's fine to, you know, take somebody's word for something, but there's something meaningful about trying things for yourself. That means you can learn firsthand. Let's get ourselves an FSD booster. And now we have this thing stuck on screen, man. Like, it's like OBS is really misbehaving like crazy today. I don't know why. Hey, Richard Mallow, we're just wrapping up, but welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us, even though it's like just at the tail end of the experience. There it is. Give us a 7.7 jump range, which is actually pretty massive. Alright. And with that, folks, glory to mankind. Commander Mechan, over and out.